So, you're an expert in your field, right? Maybe you're a business leader, a gardening guru, a financial wizard, but the idea of actually building a coaching business around that expertise, it feels a little overwhelming, doesn't it? Well, this explainer is for you. We are about to unlock a playbook that shows you how to turn what you know into a thriving coaching practice that really works.
You know, this quote just nails a feeling so many aspiring coaches have, that sense of just winging it and wondering. You absolutely know you have value to offer, but you're not quite sure how to structure it or how to sell it or even where to find the people who need it most. This playbook is designed to put an end to all that uncertainty.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem, what we could call the coach's dilemma. You might have decades of hard-won experience, knowledge that could literally change people's lives, but that expertise doesn't just magically translate into paying clients. It's a super frustrating gap, and it's the reason why so many brilliant coaches end up struggling.
So the big question is, how do you actually build a system? A reliable process that attracts clients and generates real revenue. It's time to stop winging it. The rest of this explainer is the playbook that shows you exactly how.
Okay, let's dive into the first, and maybe the most counterintuitive step. When you think about starting a coaching business, what's your first instinct? It's probably, I need to find clients, right? But this playbook says that's actually a mistake. The real first step is something else entirely. Here it is. This is the big paradigm shift. Before you even think about finding clients, you have to know exactly what you're selling. You've got to stop chasing people with a vague promise of coaching. Instead, you're going to build a concrete menu of products, each with a clear value and a clear price. This simple change is the foundation for absolutely everything that follows. I mean, how great is this quote? It just cuts right to it. Offering vague coaching advice is like asking someone to buy a patch of fog. They have no idea what they're getting, what the result is going to be, or why it's worth the price. To make a sale, you have to make your offer tangible. Let's break this down, because this is so important. A vague retainer, that's like a restaurant menu that just says food items. I mean, would you ever order that? No way. But a specific small business optimization program, now that is a cheeseburger. The customer knows exactly what they're getting, they can picture it, they can understand its value, and they can decide if they want to buy it. And look, this isn't just theory. Your expertise can be packaged in so many different ways, from short, high-impact workshops to really intensive one-on-one programs. The whole point is to create a menu of options, maybe at different price points, where each one is designed to solve a very specific problem for your client. This is how your vague advice becomes a real, sellable product line. Okay, so you've created your menu of products. You've got your cheeseburgers all ready to sell. Now what? Well, now you need an engine, a reliable, repeatable system to bring hungry customers to your door day after day.
Now the playbook keeps this super simple. It boils it all down to a 3-step engine. Step 1, you build a client list. Step 2, you create a website that acts as your digital storefront, showing off that menu of products we just talked about. And step 3, you use email to build trust by providing real value over time.
And that's it. This is the client engine. It's all about replacing luck and hope with a strategic, automated system that you can rely on. The beauty is, you build it once, and then it works for you around the clock, generating leads, nurturing those relationships, and turning them into paying customers.
Okay, so we've got our products, we've got our engine to sell them, but let's talk about what really matters here. How does all of this translate into actual, predictable income? This is where the abstract plan becomes a tangible business that can support you and your family. What if you could make this much in your first 6 months? Now, this isn't some fantasy number pulled out of thin air. It's a realistic revenue goal, right from the playbook, and it's based on an executable plan. So how does the math actually work? Let's break it down. See? This is how you demystify making money. That big number isn't magic. It's just the result of selling specific products from your menu. You sell 20 spots in a group program, you land 3 one-on-one clients, you run 4 workshops, and you do 12 assessments. When you look at it like this, that big 6-figure goal stops being some crazy pipe dream and becomes a simple math problem you can actually solve. And you know what? This system of products and marketing, it's really just the beginning. The full playbook also dives deep into mastering soft skills, building a real community around your work, and even scaling up into a 7-figure agency. This is the foundation for truly massive growth.
So after seeing this playbook, the question really isn't whether you have the expertise or if it's even possible to build a successful business. You absolutely do, and it absolutely is. The only question left is a personal one. Are you willing to do the work? The plan is right here. The rest is up to you.